Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Will and we are back with some more Genshin Impact today. And we are in the middle of nowhere because I was grinding. So we are going to do some of our regular check stuff. Alright. And we are going to go finish the quest that we were doing last time. Even though the new Golden Apple Archipelago event has started, we have plenty of time to do it. We're gonna go right into this after we complete the quest that we were on last time. All right, there we go. Okay, we were here and I have no idea how we get this side path, but we're gonna figure it out. And then we'll go down the path that we have not went down at all, which hopefully won't be too terribly long, but I assume it will have to go with a whole adventure that takes place here. Because I believe that's where the split happens. Wait, am I crazy? What the hell? Okay, we have to wait. Wait until the following day. All right. So far, his event was pretty fun. Like, I'd say it's pretty solid. It's definitely on the better end of some of these quests for characters. I'm a big surprise that it's like right there. All right. Oh yeah, okay, I remember. We were doing the play and there was a question asked in the middle of the play, so we're gonna skip through majority of the play. So if you want to see the whole play out, like check the last stream. It should be down in the VOD still, or over my YouTube channel, which the link is down below. That has all my past streams. No, this is gonna be painful. This is not a good time. So going into it like right off the bat on start of the stream, this is gonna hurt. Because this was not the best of times.
Everyone ready? All right, then let's get this show started.
Oh, I can't wait.
Let's get going.
Emperor Oni Kabuto. It takes years to make a... Okay. To help everyone avoid, please join me in welcome Miss Et, Mr. E, and the Venerable Gent. Without further ado...
Alright, I'm trying to think at what point was it. I think it was midpoint of the play. And it's actually quite extensive. Extensive, did I say expensive? It's an extensive play. More than you'd think it is.
Ma'am!
I don't know. It was too late when I found out. They took all...
Doshin Artak.
I am the Raiden It's the almighty Shogun!
Well, I sure thought so, but Grandpa's...
Well, then we...
Before I could go out to look...
Doshin Arataki takes...
I am Miss Hina. It's Miss Hina. You're right, Gramps. Is 300,000 more?
It's a scam, Doshin Arataki!
Oh, right. Yeah.
God, the skipping through here is always such a pain.
Must be a scammer. Wait a minute.
Doshin Arataki follow...
What kind of whack job script is this?
So...
Nope, no way, not a chance. Arataki Ito would never...
But just as Doshin Arataki is being overcome with...
Misatsu, don't you worry.
Even if you do...
Oni Kabuto? Wait,
Oh, well, we recently received an order that was too
Oh
big...
my god, even skipping is just like...
Planning to expand Grandpa's facilities, but then we were...
I can't even hit continue.
All of our money.
It's so weird. Even trying to hit X through some of this stuff, it just doesn't like actually activate or do anything.
Stay. Please help Grandpa How's business is going?
I won't hear of it. As a public
I was going to say.
Oh, so that's what you were, yeah.
Yeah, like look at that. The whole time there I was hitting X and it was just not activating anything.
Say
10,000.
what? 10th?
Please help us.
10,000 Onika.
Doshin Arataki is.
Misetsu, don't you worry. I'm gonna help. But 10,000 is a Doshin of the Tenryou Commission. It is.
That's great news, Master Arataki. What a... What question is...
The question is. Yo, Hazo, my hombre, question for you.
Ahem. Faced with a. Suddenly, he feels a
Whoa, check it out! A check for 500. Misetsu, get this. Turns out.
Thank you so much.
Doshin Arataki stretches out his hand. But wait! Just as he is about to hand over the check to Miss Etsu, he hesitates, tightly pinching one. All he needs to do now is release the check, and it will fall into Miss Etsu's eager hands. But let go of the
Master Arataki, let go.
Wait. Something.
Doshin Arataki is having second thought.
So, this is.
Huh?
A spark of intuition.
Since this is an anti-fraud event,
Is he about to ask the most
I gotta ask.
This is it. Hear it.
Does a Doshin really get paid this 500,000 mora? Enough to get an Electro Archon out from a hostage situation, then go pay for Miss Hina's publishing cost. I don't know, seems pretty fishy to me. Hey, compadre, what do you think?
As the spark of Traveler, are you going to help this poor
Okay, here we go.
out of his predicament?
Okay, here's the
Aha! Etsu and Iba! So that's what's going on here. You two are the scam artists. You put on this damsel in distress and elderly grandpa act to win my sympathy, then used a few cheap tricks to get my attention. Then you dangled the bait in front of me, waiting for me to bite. Darn it! I knew it! Who in their right mind would give away Oni Kabuto for free, let alone 10,000 of them? It's too good to be true, and that's how I know you're the scam artists. You got a lot of nerve trying to scam a Doshin. You're coming with me, and you'll give a full confession if you know what's good for you.
Finally, with the help of his intuition and a little guidance from beyond the void, Doshin Arataki successfully avoided being defrauded. Not only that, but he asked a critical question. Who in their right mind would give away Oni Kabuto for free? I ask you all, is there such a thing as free Oni Kabuto? Free Mora? Or does nothing in life come for free? All right, remember, it takes years to make a fortune, but only a moment to lose it all to a scam artist. Thank you once again for watching Hazo Talks Fraud. Stay alert, everybody, and see you again next time.
That was actually a lot quicker ending than what I remember the other one doing. Okay, now let's get to the offbeat strand that I'm really looking forward to.
Just fine without a script. Those two would-be scam artists need to up their game if they want to have a chance of taking me down.
Hello? Without that hint from the Traveler, you would have handed that cash away without a second thought.
Right, yeah. I should thank him for the timely hint. But I pretty much knew off the bat that something fishy was about to go down, so, it was just a matter of time before I saw right through their scam. Seriously, oldest trick in the book. Who's gonna fall for that?
Old tricks they may well be, but the reason they've stood the test of time is that the ideal victim is always out there somewhere. People who are behind on the times, naive, socially isolated, or have cognitive deficiencies.
Idiots.
Just because they don't
That last one's a
always
fancy way to saying an idiot.
doesn't mean they're not there. Scammers cast a wide net. Sure, maybe 10,000 fish will escape, but they only need one catch for them to win and for us to lose.
Well, no more losing from now on. Not with me here to protect everyone. I think we can all agree that my performance today shows I'm savvy enough to keep the scammers at bay.
Don't be too confident. Anyway, Ito, my old... what was it again? Ah, yes, bro. Here's the reward you were promised.
Ah, music to my ears. Emperor Oni Kabuto, come to Papa. Whoa! Look at those sharp horns and those beautiful stripes. Well, hold on. Hey Zo, my hombre, why won't it move? Hey, bud, move! Oh no, I think this one might have, joined the big beetle battle in the sky.
It's a figurine, so not the moving kind.
What? A figure? So, it's a fake?
Man alive, you seem a little surprised. Wait, you didn't actually think this was a real Oni Kabuto, did you? No, surely not. Ito, old chap, you must have seen from the photograph that it was a figurine. Don't tell me you didn't notice.
Old chap. Wow, both of these two are throwing out phrases that, like, where the hell did they get them from? My hombre and old chap? Like, come on, guys.
Really?
You little punk! Give me my Emperor Oni Kabuto!
Alright. So now there's only 2 more branches, and it's going to be whatever the quest is that he was on that other island for. That one I'm really excited about finding out, because I'm hoping that that one will really show off his detective skills a lot more. To detect things. Or actually, hold on. Let's activate it first. Just to be super safe. I'm pretty sure it's going to do that, but I don't want to teleport all the way over there. Just for it to be all like, nah. Oh yeah, they also, sorry, I didn't mention this. They also released another, like, video on the Genshin Impact YouTube channel that kind of shows where everyone, like, the main characters for the event that we're going to be doing later on, where they're at and, like, what the event is kind of be, like, what their story arc is seemingly going to be about. And they have that really cool animation style that they always occasionally do.
Something vital is missing on this island. Isn't that bizarre? Something vital has gone missing.
Oh, okay, so this is like right after the battle that we do at the very beginning. Okay, sweet.
You know, because the soil of Watatsumi Island can't grow crops.
Oh. Food, huh? How about you, traveler? What do you think is missing?
Oh shit. Okay, so there's a lot.
Perhaps Watatsumi Island doesn't value your little partner as much as you do.
Well, as long as the traveler still appreciates Paimon, then that's fine.
Interestingly, I didn't have the same dream again after I left this place, so I became even more intrigued. Was this really just some random dream? Some people believe that dreams represent the divine's helping hand, which I suppose is understandable. However, if you ask me, dreams have nothing to do with the gods. Instead, they are flashes of intuition.
Oh yeah, I'm calling it now. So, right now we're dealing with the 7, but I think as soon as this whole arc that's going on right now kind of finishes up or gets, like, much closer to the end and we start actually going towards Celestia, there's going to be a whole other, like, level of deities that are going to be introduced above the 7. Calling it now.
It was my intuition telling me that there was something important about this island that, poof, suddenly vanished. So I decided to accept this little commission from my intuition and investigate to see if I could come up with any compelling findings. Unfortunately, the investigation has had little progress up to this point. Who knows? I felt there was something peculiar about them, so I pretended to get captured to see if there were any leads that would surface. And that's when you showed up. Nah, don't worry about it. These guys were just a bunch of small fries. Besides, your arrival is much more important to me. I have a feeling you can help me find the answer to my dream. So how would you like to partner up on this one? We can work together to solve the mystery. Yes, of course, I understand. But let me ask, well, then so since we're already here, why don't we just solve? Once everything is settled, I'll gladly accompany you back to the police station, or anywhere else you'd like to go.
Yeah, this seemed way more interesting than the other path. And I honestly thought the other path was gonna be like a brief thing and not like this huge like detour. I thought it was gonna be like a short thing.
It's a deal then, partner. So, let's get started, shall we? First, we can search the camp for clues.
How many hundreds of fan art pictures do you think are already made of him in the Sherlock Holmes hat?
Ooh, what's the shiny thing? Oh, it's a Sango pearl. Hey, isn't this crystal mirror?
It is.
So, have you found anything? Yes, I've found pretty much the same. And there really are a lot.
Aren't these all super expensive? Oh, these must be the valuable things that went missing from the island. That's it. The Nobushi must have stolen them all.
I don't know if I'd go that far. The Nobushi would be very hard-pressed to find many opportunities to get their hands on commodities like these.
Huh? What do you mean? Did the Nobushi gather all this themselves?
No, that's unlikely. Crystal marrow is a rare material for crafting weapons, and Sango pearls are an even more precious commodity. Here's what I think. Due to Watatsumi's poor soil, the island's economy is quite fragile and heavily reliant on the trade of these special resources. So, it's absolutely vital that they keep them under lock and key and well out of the Nobushi's reach. Which means they got lucky with a huge batch like this. My guess is they ambushed a caravan. If we go ask around the Sangonomiya Shrine, we can find out if there have been any recent instances of caravans being plundered. Perfect. I knew you'd be a huge help.
Well, duh! The Traveler is Paimon's companion after all.
Alright, let's see. Is it gonna go towards the temple or just the other shore? It's looking like it's going towards the temple. Actually, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna follow the path because, yeah, when we glide, we'll probably drop way further down. And then we should. Okay, and as you can see, I started using Beto over Razor, just like a little, you know, change up from what we normally do. And we also have Ito on, who should be pretty close to usable. But the next level for him is like ridiculous to get the goods for it. So it's like that's probably gonna be a very slow grind if I do boost him up above the 80 cap. But yeah, I don't know. I have one of his suggested weapons. It's like the third on the list, so it's not the best. And I also have the proper set on for him for the artifacts. But yeah, he's still pretty squishy, even though all of it's like boosting his defense and his attacks are supposed to be based off his defense. And I've also been trying to level up his talents. I think they're all up to level 6 at least. And I think 6 is like probably the bare minimum in this late game for it to be up to. And anything over that is when he starts actually becoming much more like actually more significantly useful. So I'm still working on trying to get that up. It definitely feels like the talents are the most important thing.
I see you found the detective.
Watatsumi Island sure is a beautiful place. I don't think I could ever leave.
You can stay as long as you like, granted you don't cause any trouble, that is. Her Excellency has stated that all friendly visitors are welcome. Incidents of stolen goods? Not that I'm aware of. Her Excellency has recently launched several measures to boost the economy, including the development of trade routes and establishing our own caravans. Troops have also been deployed to protect them, so it is only reasonable to assume that the current trade routes are already very safe. Any looting or theft would be practically unthinkable.
That's strange. Then where did the Nobushi get those goods from?
Huh? You mean you found goods of unknown origin?
Yep, and it's all Sango pearls and crystal marrow, so we know it's local.
Could there have really been a theft that hasn't been reported? That shouldn't be the case. Well, perhaps you could go ask Todoroki. He's responsible for the caravans and is usually in the village at night preparing the goods.
Oh.
If something has happened, he should know about it.
Oh shit, what if it's a trick and it turns out, nope, we sold it to him actually. Boom. You just fucked up perfectly. Normal people.
Great. Thank you for all the info. Let's go.
Hey, traveler!
Oh shit.
Wow, I've missed you. Why didn't you inform me that you'd be coming over
Goro.
Ah, General Goro.
You're dismissed, Shibata. You may go about your other duties while I catch up with the traveler.
Yes, General Goro.
I overheard you discussing a case of stolen goods. Is that right?
That's right! We found a lot of Watatsumi's valuable products in a Nobushi camp!
I see. So you've come to ask if we know of any relevant cases. I'm ashamed to say that, yes, the caravans have been plundered. And not just once, I'm afraid. We had already dispatched additional forces to protect the caravans, yet the crooks still managed to get away with the goods.
And you're concerned that if this kind of news were to get out, it would undermine the confidence of other caravans. So you didn't make it public, and instead kept the news to only a select few.
That's correct. I never expected you to be so concerned about Watatsumi's affairs, Detective Heizo.
Just a force of habit, really. As a detective, I notice these kinds of things.
Oh, so you two already know each other?
Actually, I've only heard of Detective Heizo from the soldiers' reports. We've never met in person.
Darn it. You're right. Now that you mention it, I've been on Watatsumi Island all this time and still haven't properly introduced myself. Man alive, please forgive me. It's a pleasure to meet you, General Goro. I'm Shikanoin Heizo of the Tenryo Commission.
Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you too. I'd like to express my gratitude to you for stepping in and helping recover those goods.
Don't mention it. You never know what you'll find when you're out for a stroll. But if the source of the problem is not addressed, I'm afraid this sort of situation will continue cropping up for you.
Yes, of course. Not only have we reassured the affected caravans, but we also dispatched personnel to investigate the culprits. The reports indicated that the stolen goods were being delivered to a merchant of the International Trade Association named Godot. It all seems pretty unusual. We suspect that there are bigger players behind Godot, and that their target is none other than Watatsumi Island's valuable resources. But unfortunately, it would be difficult for us to investigate further, given that...
Given that Rito, the island where the International Trade Association is located, is not part of your territory, yes. They have cleverly picked their base of operations.
I can see you catch on quickly, Detective Heizo.
It's my guess that you're telling us this because you're going to ask us to assist you in finding who's behind all this, right?
You're always thinking one step ahead. Yes, those were exactly my intentions. And of course, we will prepare a generous reward for you. the recent end of the war, trade and commerce have now become an important component of Watatsumi Island's development. Ensuring safety of the trade routes is critical, and we can't afford any further incidents. So, will you please help Watatsumi Island, Detective Heizo?
I'm willing to assist, but it all depends on what he wishes.
Alright.
Great! With both Detective Heizo and the Traveler on the case, I'm sure it'll be solved in no time. The situation is now in your capable hands. I look forward to hearing your report when you get back.
All right, we'll take care of it. Traveler, let's go discuss where to head from here.
I know I've said this multiple times, but man, I really wish that we did more stuff as the captain of Swordfish 2. Because they do bring it up quite frequently, and I think it is a cool concept of us being a commander of like one of the military units, and that being a thread throughout this whole region that like keeps coming back up. But I really wish it was more impactful on when we were playing as that, rather than it just being like 2 or 3 missions. Yep.
Hey, why are we talking way over here? Oh, you're not trying to get away from Goro so he can't overhear us, are you?
He's got dog ears, could probably still hear us.
Perceptive. Seems even Paimon has her moments. Let me ask you, do you believe in intuition?
Huh? Intuition? Where are you going with this?
My intuition tells me that General Goro is lying.
What? How could you say that? Although he did seem a little on the serious side today, but Goro's a good guy.
Good people can be deceptive, too. After all, everyone has their secrets. Well, in my opinion, the timing of his appearance was a little too coincidental. Sangonomiya soldiers have been keeping an eye on me for the entire time I've been on Watatsumi Island, yet I had never seen General Goro even once. But today he came out and met with us, and even commissioned us to investigate a case.
Yeah, well, to be fair, this is the first time you're being seen with the captain of Swordfish 2. Plus, you're hanging out in front of the temple, which he's all about that strange in the temple.
Maybe that's because the Traveler is here today,
Boom.
and Goro thinks he's more capable.
Really? Huh. Then that makes things even more peculiar. If there are powerful players behind this case, and he needs to draw upon external support, then he should have taken action sooner rather than wait until today. A more plausible explanation is that the items we discovered are linked with some unspeakable secret, and he had to intervene to prevent us from digging any deeper. Then he put up a smokescreen to mislead us. I surmise that investigating the merchant Godot on Rito will yield no results.
Okay, so we haven't actually seen him do too much detecting in terms of just like this. Like the other branch was more of like him finding like the paperwork and statements and putting it together, while this one's more based on like interacting with people and how they respond to him. So we'll see if he's still good or if he's just kind of socially dense.
Whoa, are you serious? But this is all just a hunch you have, right?
Actually, there is another key factor behind my reasoning, though you may not believe me. I sense something special about Goro.
It's the ears.
Something special?
Yes, whatever is missing on this island, I sense it in him.
Whoa! Hold it right there! Are you saying Goro's a thief? As in he took something valuable?
It's not that simple. I can't fully explain it. It's just my intuition. Sure, I trust your judgment, but perhaps you're overlooking someone else, the true leader here.
assuming this is probably going to be the big split. So we're going to go with he's probably not overthinking things, but it's most likely not going to be what he thinks it is. So let's go with this one first.
Being too suspicious, am I? Well, even suspicious people have their duty to uphold.
Even people that are paranoid are right some of the time.
In which case, I'll stay here and get back to you once I figure out what the secret of this place is.
Oh, we lost heart points. Wait, was that? Oh, shit. Really? It could just end like that? I think that might be the first... Is that the first time? That's very rare for an event just to abruptly end like that. Okay, right. Okay. So yeah, there's only one more ending. Sorry. I thought there were 6. So I guess we should just go with the flow instead.
Hey, why are we talking with...
Very Let me ask you.
Huh?
My intuition...
What?
Good people can be deceptive too. Well, Sanganami is sold, but today he came...
Maybe that's because...
Really? A more plausible... Then he put up a smoke...
Whoa.
Actually, I sense some...
Something's...
Yes.
Whoa.
It's not that simple. I can't... Sure.
Alright, we're just gonna go with it this time.
It's simple. We should just investigate whatever it is they're trying to hide from us. And what were we planning to do just before Goro showed up?
Oh, we were going to talk to the leader of the caravans. Yeah, someone named Todoroki.
Bingo. There's no time to lose. Let's go talk to this Todoroki.
You know, it is kind of interesting that just having a difference of opinion right there ends the entire thing. So let's wait. Wait, was it just to the 20 or 20 of the next day? Shit. Aha, okay, sweet. Assume he'll be over in the village, obviously. There's only one village on the island. I need to remember that there is another quest here. Should come back and do it at some point. Oh, weird.
Todoroki, the shipment has arrived and is ready for inspection.
Good, let's go.
Hey, it's Todoroki!
Shh, keep quiet. Let's follow him and see where he leads us. Man alive. We strayed too far and now we've lost...
Todoroki.
Wait, was that crazy? It was kind of like frozen there for a second.
Let's go.
Hey, it's Todoroki!
Shh, keep...
Wow, this is way too sensitive for a following feature. Jesus Christ, come on. Get too far away. Yeah, hello?
Your
Okay.
intel was spot on. When we arrived, the Nobushi were all still asleep. We captured them all, and the goods were retrieved and brought back here.
I'll take a look. Everything seems in order. Good work.
It's nothing. Thanks to the efforts of your caravan, the price of grain in the village has decreased.
That's right. And who would have thought that the injuries we sustained during the war would have such a lingering effect on our bodies? But thankfully, you also brought back some life-saving medicine.
What? War having a lasting effect on people? Crazy.
Things are improving thanks to the help from those up top. Oh, by the way, what is the state of the village's inventory? Make sure that it's confirmed tonight. I have to leave tomorrow morning after I go to the Sangonomiya Shrine and get instructions from General Goro.
Don't worry. We've already prepared the list. Just follow us.
Oh, it's probably...
The soldiers from Sangonomiya seized the Nobushi stolen goods? But didn't Goro say all the stolen goods were headed to the International Trade Association?
Maybe it's some sort of sting operation.
He said he'll get instructions from Goro tomorrow. All right, let's see what we can come up with here. All right.
Oh, my bad.
Now's our chance to look around.
Investigate.
Blaze lilies? What are these doing here? Shouldn't it be crystal marrow or something? This box is packed so tight! It looks like it could burst. Let's see what's inside. Huh? What are all these plants and flowers? Oh, there's a small note here. Whoa! Qingxian? Paimon was expecting to find Sango pearls.
So nothing but plants.
So, did you find anything?
Wow! Look at all the Qingxian! And glaze lilies too! There are also tons of other plants and flowers Paimon doesn't know here.
These are valuable raw ingredients for producing medicine. If these few crates were to be imported from Rito, the price would be jaw-dropping. On top of that, these items seem to lack a tax clearance certificate, meaning that they were most likely smuggled. Yes, very interesting. Now, where did the Nobushi get these goods? How about you? Did you find anything else? Foreign Trade Association? I've never heard of such an organization in Rito. And if it's regarding foreign trade, then smuggling is an even more likely possibility. All right. In which case, I have a rough hypothesis. First, we...
Huh? Who goes there?
Oh no! We've been spotted!
Huh? Wait, Captain? Is that you?
Oh, so it's you, Captain. You had me worried there. We almost mistook you for bandits.
Yes, I know.
Captain, do you remember us? During the war, I was in the field hospital with Masashi. Teppei brought you to see us and helped find medicine for us.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, come on now. The captain wouldn't forget.
Oh my god. That's such a troll move. It's like, yes, background characters, how could I forget you? Guy 1 and Guy 2.
I gotta tell you, Captain, we all miss you. We haven't seen you ever since the end of the war. When we heard that you were coming here, we just assumed you were only going to see General Goro and Her Excellency. The guys are all really hoping to see you.
The 2 of them, awesome.
We're fine. You don't have to worry about us, Captain.
No, you're not fine. Captain, you may not be aware, but Masashi previously fainted on the front lines. The doctor thought that it might be a neurological condition caused by overstimulated emotions. It's pretty serious.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. I wish I had more of camaraderie with these guys, but it's like, we barely did anything. So it's just like, they seem all amped up to see us, and I wish we were the same way with them, but it's like, we did a quest with you that was super brief. I'm sorry.
According to the doctor, if it hadn't been for the medication he's been taking, he would have developed dementia. And that was assuming the best case scenario.
You're one to talk. Don't forget why I fainted in the first place. It's because I heard that you got yourself killed by an arrow. I couldn't handle all the emotion.
Oh, the emotion. I'm so deep.
Later, I found out that he'd been shot in the buttocks and it was only a mild injury. I had an emotional breakdown for nothing.
It was the upper thigh. It was your ass.
What do you mean for nothing? I got shot not by one, but 2 arrows in a row. The first arrow was to the left cheek, and the second arrow was also to the left. And because the arrows were poisonous, the wound still hasn't completely healed yet. I have to apply ointment every day, and I'm constantly worried it might reopen while I sleep.
That was a surprisingly comedic turn there.
At least we're still alive.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. But enough about
But my
us.
butt looks weird in jeans now. I'd rather be dead.
Oh,
Let the war take me.
these goods were all seized from the hands of Nobushi and treasure hoarders. Todoroki was the one who provided us with the intel. He mentioned there were bandits here and there, so we went and took care of them while also confiscating the goods.
By the way, Captain, you still haven't met Todoroki, have you? He's the one we're working for now. Her Excellency recently announced plans to stimulate the economy and created the caravans, with Todoroki at the helm.
Yeah, he's proven to be quite capable. Even though he was just a farmer before, he's now successfully running the caravans. And his 2 sons were also our brothers in arms. Both received a special medal of honor from General Goro, which is quite remarkable, don't you think?
So, as injured veterans, we've been reassigned to Todoroki. He's the one who gives us orders and pays our salaries now. What do they call that again?
It's called changing careers, dummy.
Yes, us injured war veterans. My butt cheek hurts when it rains out, and this guy cries a lot. Oh, the war's toll on us. What happened to the third guy? Oh, he died.
Ah, right. Changing careers. Anyway, I think the whole caravan thing is wonderful. Our region wasn't very prosperous to begin with, and the land can't grow any crops. We have to pay a hefty price just to get basic food from outside. I can't even imagine trying to maintain and feed an army like we did during the war.
I see. I think I understand the general situation now. May I ask where the apprehended criminals are?
Oh, and you are?
I feel like it was probably all set up as a double cross where like, oh, we'll give you these goods, but then, oh, we capture you instead and take your goods that you're going to trade with us, and we don't give you the goods that we were going to give you. Or something. Some shenanigans along that line.
Ah, I see. The captain's friend. It should be okay to tell you then. Unfortunately, Masashi and I have other duties tonight and won't be able to take you there. Why don't you wait for a moment and I'll find someone else to show you the way.
I'm pretty sure I've already got a grasp on what's going on. All I need now is to confirm it with the apprehended bandits. Let's go.
Yeah, is it like...
Are you still a little confused? Let me help connect the dots. This whole thing was actually quite similar to a case I once worked on previously. It was a case involving the trade of prohibited items, and they employed an old trick to execute the deal. The culprit would first go strolling down the street until they knocked over a pedestrian on purpose, using the opportunity to slip the...
Oh, wow. Okay, usually...
Sir, please forgive us, sir. We are nothing more than petty thieves.
Weird. Usually if you keep pace with the other person and you're not, like, outpacing them, they'll, like, have enough time to say their lines, but that was, like, way shorter and cut them off.
Sir, what do I look like? A commissioner? Does my friend here look like a commissioner to you?
Officer!
First, I'm gonna need to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Go ahead, ask anything.
The soldiers discovered many valuable goods in your camp. The goods don't appear to be from around here, so the question is, Where did they come from?
Oh, the goods? Right, we picked them up at the beach.
You picked them up.
Well, no, we, actually stole them.
Be honest now. Tell me the whole story.
Yes, sir. I mean, officer. We took those goods from a small merchant ship just off the beach, but we didn't exactly steal them. You see, the ship's guards all took off, but next thing we know, a group of soldiers arrives and we're all apprehended. Talk about bad luck. We didn't even have a chance to stash away the goods before we got caught.
You say that the merchant ship's guards fled without putting up a fight. You expect me to believe that?
You just assumed they were scared witless and didn't have the guts to fight. I'm not bragging or anything, but our boss is pretty intimidating. With his massive muscle and strength, he could scare anyone.
You really expect us to believe all this?
Come on, please.
No, you gotta believe me. Just the other day, we scared off an entire squad of soldiers. When they noticed us, they went running and dropped their goods. I swear, I still remember seeing tons of Songo pearls and crystal marrow in that load. All nice and shiny, too. Whew, it was amazing. Unfortunately, a bunch of pirates came later and snatched those goods. It just happened that our boss had diarrhea that day and couldn't hold off the pirates. This luck of ours.
Wait a tick.
Yep, no doubt about it. They came on a massive ship, and their captain was a pretty lady with an island. We had no idea how powerful she was.
Beto, baby. Okay, so they're trading with the outside world rather with the internal trade commission with the Inazuma government. Seems like.
It was like boom, boom, thud. Only took 3 hits before she knocked out the boss.
Okay, so that's what's going on. This island is trading with the outside world instead of with the Inazuma government. And these thieves just happened to show up and get in the center of it.
A pretty lady with an eye patch.
Pirate mommy.
Oh. Does this description remind you of someone, Paimon?
No. Doesn't remind Paimon of anyone.
Okay. And how about you? Really? Okay, I'll take that as a no, then. It appears that the situation is just as I suspected. Todoroki is striking a shady deal with a group of pirates, while General Goro appears to be assisting with the cover-up.
What? How could that be?
Todoroki said that he'd be going to Sangonomiya early tomorrow morning to get Goro's instructions before the caravan leaves. Now is the time to address any doubts you may have. Tomorrow morning will be our moment to confront them. Hopefully, my final question will be answered then as well. The question of what important thing this island is missing. I can feel some connection to the question in Goro, Todoroki, and even to Kuda and Masashi. Hopefully, we'll finally have an answer tomorrow. Let's get some rest. I'll see you at Sangonomiya tomorrow morning.
Night. 8 o'clock. Alright, actually, let's check shop. I'm pretty sure there's not really anything. Yeah, and we're still a few off from getting the next wish, I'm pretty sure. next 10 drop. Which I'd really... How many days are left? 13 days? Okay, yeah. We can definitely get another 10 drop within that time frame. Especially with the Golden Archipelago event starting, we can probably bust out and get another 10 drop, plus pretty close to a third 10 drop. Which I'm really hoping that we can get either of the two banner boys, hopefully. That we don't have. Alright, let's try to figure this out.
Who are you?
No one, just a war hero that everybody knows. Guy.
Hello, Todoroki. I'm Shikanoin Heizo, Special Detective of the Tenryou Commission. I believe you've been manipulating large-scale illegal trades for some time now. Mind if we talk about that for a bit?
Coming right out with it.
You can't just go around spewing such nonsense, young man.
And what if I'm not talking nonsense?
Ridiculous. I don't have time to listen to this. Get out of here, you little brat.
I know I'm on the younger side compared to you, Todoroki, so I'm sure you must have heard the old saying. Off the scale, some goods only weigh a couple pounds, but on the scale, they weigh more than 1,000. So the question is, do you want to put your goods on the scale or not?
What are you trying to say?
Well, nothing. All I want to hear is you personally confirming what we already know to be the truth.
Masashi! Tokuda! Arrest these people!
Huh? Todoroki, what's wrong?
Who dares to cause trouble at Sangonomiya Shrine? Huh? Wait,
Captain? There we go.
What are you doing?
These crooks are trying to pry into the secrets of Watatsumi. We mustn't let them go.
But, no. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. Todoroki, this is the captain of Swordfish 2, one of our own.
It doesn't matter who they are. Remember what General Goro told you? A long-term goal of Watatsumi is to revive its trade and commerce. And since you have been assigned to work with me, it's my orders that count around here. I don't care if they were your captain. Would you dare disobey orders?
What do we do?
Well, what are you waiting for? All right, I see how it is. If you two won't do it, I will.
I really hoped it wouldn't come to this. But here we go.
Let's battle.
Stand down!
General Goro! You're here.
What are you saying stand down for? Do you really think Grandpa's gonna fight us? We would whoop his ass.
My apologies, Traveler, Detective Heizo. I wasn't telling you the truth. Todoroki, the Traveler here is the hero who saved Watatsumi Island. Without him, Watatsumi Island would never have found the peace it has today. We mustn't raise our weapons against him.
How could you be so naive, General Goro? If we let them go free, then who's to say the Shogunate won't come after us tomorrow? If the Shogunate decides to investigate, we won't be able to hide the truth.
I wouldn't allow them to take you, Todoroki.
Let's not kid ourselves. If going to jail could solve the problem, I would go and turn myself into the Tenryou Commission right now. The question is, what are we going to do with the goods? Will you be able to keep them? Not to mention the chance of astronomical fines. Can you afford that? Goro, we both know that Watatsumi Island is a barren land. Plant 100 radishes here and maybe only 3 would grow. And those 3 combined would still be smaller than just 1 carrot imported from elsewhere. You can't grow food or medicinal herbs here, and if we buy them from Rito, we pay exorbitant taxes. My eldest son died fighting on the battlefield. But do you know how my second son died? He died because there was no medicine to treat him.
From his wounds from the battlefield.
The medals of honor. But did that save their lives? Can medals heal Tokuda and Masashi's wounds? No. It was the medicine that I got that saved their lives. If we detain them today, the Shogunate will never know what we've done. Besides, we're only a few months away now. We will set them free once the new bill is passed in just a few months, and everything will be okay. None of what happened here will be mentioned again, and life on Watatsumi Island will continue to improve.
I understand, Todoroki, but they won't...
I can trust the Traveler won't, but the detective here is a Tenryo commission officer. Forget it.
It's a new commodity tax bill currently being drafted by the Kanjo Commission. The bill exempts taxes on goods that are in short supply on Watatsumi Island. Once the bill's introduced, we'll be able to buy commodities that we need from regular marketplaces.
Oh, I see. Man alive. I wish I had known sooner. In that case, how about we put your fears at ease and I'll stick around here a little longer. You know, until the bill is introduced.
Huh?
Detective Hazel, are you saying that...
Yes, I'm great.
Willing to stay here, young man?
Come on, you two. What's with the strange looks? You've been keeping me under close surveillance, haven't you? Surely you must have noticed that aside from being a detective, I'm also an ordinary tourist who likes to enjoy good scenery. I believe that after the new commodity bill is passed, there will be more and more traffic between the two sides, and more people will be coming to visit Watatsumi Island. I have to take the opportunity now and enjoy this place while I still have it all to myself. Before long, tourists will start pouring in.
Thank you, Detective Hazel. On behalf of the people of Watatsumi.
My pleasure. But one good turn deserves another, does it not?
Oh, you mean there's something you wish to request?
I suppose you could say I'm from the Shogunate, but the traveler next to me isn't. As far as I know, he's planning to visit other nations soon, and it is unclear if he will return to Narukami Island or not. Therefore, there's no need to limit his freedom, right? I'm sure no one else will hear of what happened today. Am I right, traveler?
Well, it's settled then. He will always be an important partner to Watatsumi, and I would never dream of limiting his freedom. So please, don't worry, Detective Hazel.
I'll hold you to that. But if I ever find out you've lied to me again, there's a chance I'll lose my cool.
I'm sorry for not telling you the truth earlier. It's a serious matter, and I didn't want outside parties to become involved. But today, I realized my poor judgment. How could I possibly hide anything from Detective Hazel and the Traveler?
I'm glad you understand now. But, in all honesty, I'm the one who should be thanking you. It's because of you that I was finally able to reach an answer. After all, nothing makes a detective happier than putting a case to rest.
Ah, I understand now. You really are an interesting person, Detective Hazel.
No, I'm afraid you don't quite get what I mean.
I'm sorry?
Wait! Paimon gets this one! It's the answer to your question, right? The one about the thing you sensed coming from Goro and the others. Now you figured it out!
What? The thing you sensed coming from me? But...
No, not like that!
Hey, traveler. Could I talk to you for a moment? Besides, I haven't had a chance to thank you yet.
Time to act.
Hey, there you are. Come here, look. It's beautiful, isn't it? Watatsumi Island. It's remarkable how such a barren land can give life to such wonderful and stunning scenery. To be honest, I am grateful to you for this trip. Before you arrived, I was running around like a headless chicken. Even if I happened to find out what was going on here, I wouldn't have been able to uncover any concrete information without you present. I'm just sorry that I promised I'd accompany you back. It's all in the past now. Let's just chalk it up as an intriguing experience I had on my trip here. Besides, that's not what I wanted to investigate anyway. Yes. Everyone you led me to and everything they said brought me closer to the answer. And now I finally get it. Watatsumi Island is an ancient land where the soil is poor and many crops do not grow because it's lacking a certain thing. But what the inhabitants of this land do have is bravery. They were courageous enough to stand up and resist the gods and accomplish what they knew could not be done. This is yet another instance in which that certain thing shines, that missing element. That certain thing is what I sensed present in Goro, Todoroki, Tokuda, and Masashi, which is the true vitality of this land. I guess I was mistaken when I declared that something was missing. That something from this island had evaporated into thin air. Because even something that evaporates is not gone. It's still there, just in a different state of being. When water is heated by
Oh my
fire,
god, really, dude?
it evaporates and eventually finds its place in the sky. Similarly, when the land was harmed, its vitality evaporated and eventually found its place among the inhabitants. This is the final answer I've been searching for. Anyway, thanks again. You know, even though we just met, I wish you could be my partner all the time. Call me greedy, I guess. But, of course, I know that's impossible. You have your own journey to complete. So I'll just keep doing what I can. Hopefully keeping my memories from evaporating safe and sound in my mind. That way, I'll always be able to remember these beautiful things. The beauty of Watatsumi Island, the people who are full of life and vitality. And you two, who are by my side.
He definitely might have had the longest side quest based solely on like how much conversation there is, because we're already at an hour, which means taking into account his other part, his quest takes, I'd say, roughly just over 2 hours to complete, while the rest of them usually took like an hour 30. All right, let's collect this as well as get the last treasure chest. Power of friendship. And then we'll get started, at least the first hour of the other Golden Apple Archipelago quest line. That's also 20. Why are you being so cheap? Alright, hold on, let's... Alright, yeah, we got all of them. We all good. I'm assuming this will probably start in Mondstadt, if I had to guess. Which I don't believe we've seen Kazuha in Mondstadt before. We've only seen him in Liyue and Donna Inazuma. He's the first, is he? He might be the first character to visit all we see in like all 3 nations. Although, I don't know, have we seen Beto in Mondstadt? Oh, over at the Adventures.
Body and mind.
Commission table. All right, let's see how we get out there, because before it was a whole mystery that brought us out there in the first place, so.
Ah, Traveler. It so happens that a friend of yours asked me to pass on a message when I saw you.
Someone left a message for us? Ah, who could it be?
My beloved retainer. Have you noticed that silver thread of which fate is woven, now twisting and twining itself around you? The Aug der Verurteilung does Großen Kaleido Phantasmus
Oh, that's official.
will be watching you.
You should have just said I have a message from Fischl.
Apologies. This message is unusually difficult to recite. Would you like to hear more?
Definitely sounds like Fischl's note.
We'll be watching you as you step into the glorious castle of the Immer Nachreich. Come to me at once. Swear an oath to me in my blessed name, and we shall journey together to the depths of the world. Anyway, to summarize, Miss Fischl asked me to ask you to go to the plaza in front of the cathedral. Please meet her there when you have the time. She said that she will be waiting for you.
Oh, Fischl. Such a mystifying message for such a plain and simple request. Well, if Fischl's expecting us, then let's not keep her waiting. Let's head towards the cathedral plaza.
Fischl's a weird character, because honestly, I have a hard time pinpointing when we actually met her. Exactly. We did get her character quite early on, but like, she's definitely one of those characters that we just really haven't had too much exposure to in this game. Even though she's like one of the more unique characters in terms of personality. Actually, hold on. Let's actually, I forgot. Let's see here. Shinobu, can we level her up? We did get some level up paper. Oh yeah, we can pop her up a level or two. Oh no, we're out of frickin' Mora. Alright. Yeah, I've been having massive issues with Mora since I've been trying to boost Ito so much recently. Ah, there they are. The two from Mondstadt that we're gonna meet with. I'm just wondering how the two from Leeway meet up with us. Yeah, those two definitely we have not seen much. Mona's story, at least, like, she starts in Leeway and comes over here, and that's semi-memorable because it deals with the house here that had the water sigil in front of it. But yeah, Fischl, I just do not remember like the quests that we do with her.
Ah, welcome, welcome, most loyal attendants of the Prinzessin. Which one is it, retainer or attendant? Make up your mind.
My apologies. Main Fräulein tends to use exaggerated expressions when she's in good spirits.
Hey, Fischl! You were looking for us, right? Sounds like the fun started without us. What's got you in such a good mood?
And so, the whisper of eternal night summons you back to my side. Splendid. What a blessed reunion. A boon from beyond the eventide. Come, partake of this joy with me, my subjects.
Traveler, Paimon, it's a pleasure to see you again. Main Fräulein and I extend to you our most sincere greetings.
Paimon wants to say a proper hello too, but Paimon has no idea how to, partake.
A normal person in this situation would simply say, "Hi, traveler, how have you been?" The traveler and I are like intertwined stars in the vast galaxy. You of all people should very well know the fate foretold by this meeting.
Precisely. Lady Magistus, please refrain from such unimaginative utterances.
Lady Magistus has long since become a citizen of the Immernachtreich. She has been serving as court archmage under one's command for some time now.
That's just my surname. Don't mind that. This is so embarrassing. You're here because Fischl asked Catherine to ask you to come, right?
Indeed so, my archmage. Did even this appear in thy divination? Why, your powers are truly dangerous.
Oh, for the love... No, of course not. You told me yourself that you'd left a message with Catherine. Excuse me. Anyway, in my case, she practically beat the door down to get me to come along. Whatever...
Don't worry. We've been around the block. You can't phase us.
Oh, faithful servants, one's homeland, the Immernachtreich, which bears the darkest of all fates, draws near to this world once more. Stand with me in anticipation, for the glory of our kingdom is nigh.
Wait, what?
Indeed. Only one's most faithful envoys are fortunate enough to be privy to this great revelation. The Immernachtreich is near Mondstadt.
No, please. That will be most unnecessary.
I know it sounds absurd, but there's actually something behind this, I promise. Basically, what Fischl means is...
Oh, Lady Magistus!
All right. Honestly, look at me, a genius astrologist forced into a juvenile role-playing game. The truth is that yesterday, Her Highness encountered the Spark Knight Klee outside of the city. Both being of great fame, they recognized one another instantly and began to converse. It was already getting dark, so, in that spirit of great compassion and care for which she is known, Her Highness personally accompanied Klee back to Mondstadt. On the way, Her Highness relayed to Klee the story of her origins. Upon hearing the tragic tale of the fall of Her Highness's homeworld, the tender-hearted Spark Knight inquired, with tears welling up in her eyes.
Oh no! Is the Immernachtreich really gone? Won't it grow back?
Oh, mortal, your sovereign's heart is touched by thy sincerity and sympathy. But nay, the Immernachtreich is an everlasting realm, and one day, it shall make its reappearance.
Really? So how do we make your homeland grow back again? Oh, please tell me. Please, please.
Since you inquire so earnestly, give unto me a tranquil haven, promise me eternal admiration, lend me both time and wind, and one shall revive one's homeworld.
Could you cut the reenactment and just get to the point?
In short, Klee gave Fischl an island to serve as the promised land where the Immernachtreich will appear. I didn't believe it either at first, but then I saw this letter.
Providence has gifted Main Fräulein with an excellent opportunity. Esteemed traveler, as Main Fräulein's cherished retainer, you deserve to bear witness to this grand moment with us.
Okay, honestly, it feels like last time when the Golden Archipelagos came around, it also felt like this. Whenever there's like a shonen series and they do a movie, but it's like completely disconnected, kind of like the One Piece movies or most of the Dragon Ball Z movies, where it's just like, it's a fun summertime adventure. So I feel like that's what the Golden Archipelago is always going to be used for.
This island looks kind of familiar.
Traveler, curtail thy umming and awing at once. The throne of the Immernachtreich calls for me. Come, be my blade, clear the way, and witness what is to come.
I think she just wants to invite you along to the island with her. That being said, I have a feeling that I'll be better off not performing any divination where that island's concerned.
Huh? Why not?
Klee is involved in this, which means her mother is probably involved, which means that old hag is involved. Thanks, but no thanks.
Oh yeah, I forgot. When she came here, she was looking for something that Klee had, or at least knew the placement of, because Klee's family serves under the same person that trained her.
You, who have traveled to the farthest reaches of the world, fathom the celestial path of stardust in the palm of your hand, and witness raindrops converge and become one with the undercurrent of destiny. You, yes you...
Must chart the course that leads the way to the land promised to main Fräulein by fate.
Oh, Fischl doesn't know the way there. Since thou asketh for our help,
Nice.
Paimon can telleth you that we are good friends with the Spark Knight Klee, the Guides of Destiny. Come on, just play along.
We're going all widescreen for it. We gotta be dramatic.
Behold, the Watcher, the Guide, the Weaver of Dreams, the Traveler.
Excellent, most excellent.
To sum up, Traveler, since you say you know the way, we'll let you take us to the island. I mean, the Promised Land. Oh, good, fine, done. Right now, Lady Magistus needs to go home to pack her things and catch up on some sleep. Your Highness, your other distinguished selves, let's meet at the city gate at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how...
Very well. Then it is settled. One blesses you with an undisturbed slumber, Lady Magistus. You too, Traveler.
Main Fräulein means to say, good night. See you all tomorrow.
About darn time! Good night!
Last time I think... Didn't we fly into Valen to get there? Plus we have 2 more people.
Paimon's exhausted! You all have proper rules. How come Paimon has to be a clock on the wall in the royal palace? Cuckoo! It's 12 o'clock sharp in the Immernachtreich!
Ah, face.
Anyway, since those islands are a pretty mind-blowing place, why don't we get some people with mind-boggling ideas to help us out?
I don't...
Kaya's mind works in mysterious ways. But no one in Mondstadt has ideas that boggle the mind quite like a certain somebody who's definitely going to be in the tavern at this hour. Come on, let's go rope him into helping us.
Oh. Oh, are we gonna get Venti to summon to Valen so we can get out there? And since he's a total wino, there's no way in hell he's not at the tavern right now. Whoop. Almost. Oh, wow. Is that new? We heard like some rumblings outside of the tavern before we entered. I don't remember them ever having that sound coming from the tavern when we were outside.
We're here, Tone Deaf Bard! Uh-huh. What are they doing in Mondstadt?
look at that! You're really here. Come on, take a seat and join our delightful conversation.
Oh yeah, all our musical people. Venti's a bard. The other girl plays the shamisen. I can't remember if that's the exact name of her instrument or if it's like the Chinese equivalent, since we found her in Leeway. And then,
Wow, Traveler, Paimon! Speak of the devil, we were literally just talking about you.
Truly a curious coincidence.
Yeah, and Kazuha does poetry, which I guess is ye olde times for rap.
Kazuha? Shinyan? What are you
Or
doing?
at least a songwriter.
And how'd you end up having to share a table with the tone-deaf bard?
Tone-deaf bard? Now that's a fun stage name. It seems like you're a pretty well-known singer, fella.
There should totally be a rhythm game with all of us. Oh yeah, and Barbara. She's also another song character.
Or we could perform a duet. So, you all know each other. My newfound friends are my old friends' friends from afar. How fantastic. Oh, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Oh, we should form a poetry club and call it, the Free Poet Society, or something like that.
We'll have kick-ass slam poetry nights.
Yeah, I felt like getting out and finding some new inspiration for my songwriting. Kazuha felt like going on a trip too, so we figured we'd travel together. Last month, Beto held a big booze-filled party called the Drink Till You Sink Championship, and she put me in charge of the music. And that's where I met Kazuha.
Although Shinyan can come across as unruly at times, her musical understanding is highly nuanced and original. Safe to say, our shared appreciation for music struck a chord in us both.
Oh, you can say that again. In Kazuha's hands, even a leaf becomes an instrument. That makes him an expert among my friends. Starting from Liyue, we passed through Stone Gate and kept going till we came into Mondstadt. Then along—
Oh yeah, we know the one. Our friend owns that place.
Really? Y'all sure have a lot of friends. Well, whoever it is that lives in that fine place must be really loving life, huh?
Guess so.
Well, to be fair, there's only like, what, 200 or 300 people in the world, so it's not hard to, like, know everyone.
Similar souls tend to attract each other. Traveler and Paimon, you must have exceptional taste, just like that friend of yours.
Wow, you're too nice. Unlike some people who only ever seem to poke fun at Paimon.
By the way, do you know anything about the Iridescence tour? It's supposed to be huge. Rumor has it that all 7 nations of Tevat are gonna be involved.
I don't remember that.
Well, so far it's mostly just empty promises. Anyway, it's supposed to be a music festival. The organizer really did a number on me last time. They canceled on me. But I hear that they're still active. I'd love to give the festival another shot. But wouldn't you know it? The plans fell through again. How can they mess up this bad twice in a row?
Music is all about inspiration. Maybe the organizers canceled the show because theirs dried up. But fear not, weary travelers, for your journey was not in vain. It has, after all, brought you here, to me, to the Temple of Music.
Your Temple of Music must have more than just good tunes. You're a bard, ain't ya? A song's gotta have a good story or it doesn't make the cut, right?
Exactly. You understand the meaning of being a bard so well. To express my gratitude, I will even share one of these stories with you.
Oh, you're a funny fella. Are all bards like you?
I've met many bards during my travels, but none of them are as entertaining as you.
I'm sure it all comes down to the richness of my imagination and, by extension, the poverty of theirs. And on that note, here is a fantastical tale that is sure to delight you all. Legends tell of an emerald isle in the middle of the ocean. There, the Dodo King and his people live a blissful existence. When a Dodoko is born, it dives into the water. Some learn to swim. Others are carried away by the waves, all the way to Mondstadt, where they befriend the children there. One Dodoko made a new friend in Mondstadt, the little Spark Knight. But the Dodo King did not approve. He demanded that the little knight come to the island and prove herself to him. So the little knight, together with her most important friend in the world, braved the wind and waves, finally reaching the middle of the ocean. But Dodo King was not there. Dodo King had lied. There was no trial by fire or interrogation. The little knight's mother, who was a mage, had built an entire summer city there as a gift to her daughter, along with this message. Summer is the season of love. It is the time for freedom and fun. So everyone, please sing, dance, and enjoy yourselves here.
Pretty lame story when you actually like break it down like that and tell it. Even though it's just a recap
The end.
of the last event. Yeah, one guy clapped. Moving up in the world. And very advantageous.
Interesting. I now have the urge to visit that island myself. This is the thing about traveling. You can't plan ahead. Better to leave when the mood takes you and go where the heart leads.
I'm glad you liked it. Well, there's wine on the table, and I have stories to tell. Seems like fate is feeling kind today.
Here's to music. Come on, traveler.
Don't worry, if you don't like wine, there's juice as well.
In that case, I'll have a glass of juice. This one. I like the color.
Oh no! Kazuha!
Uh-oh, this fella's drunk. But, wasn't he drinking fruit juice?
Oops, I think I accidentally placed some fruity cocktails out there. My bad.
Seriously?
Anyway, guess it's time to talk about business after all.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. We didn't come here to drink.
What would you like?
Look where we are. Yup, I can sense that you're about to tell me something very interesting. Klee gave a special gift from her mother to an adventurer friend? Oh, she's such a kind-hearted child. As I'm sure you've already guessed, that letter is most definitely written by Alice.
Yeah, that's so.
Speaking of, guess which two people I ran into on my way to the tavern today?
Master Jean? Or Lisa?
A mother and daughter, both with long elf ears and the most amazingly adorable personalities.
Alice and Klee?
Ding, ding, ding! Correct answer! The unaging mage was taking her teeny tiny knight on a vacation, and I happened to run into them. As a friendly greeting, the mysterious woman gave me a gift. She also said that if I meet any fun friends, I should share this gift with them. So now it's yours to keep.
Ah! It's a bomb!
Minus the fuse, so don't worry, it's not going to explode. Come on, take it. This way we can talk to each other just like this, even when we're apart.
That's a walkie-talkie. Man, we have not met the mom. Like, I'm trying to think. Have we even seen her in, like, any kind of animations or anything?
It's called a Dodo communication device, and it allows people to stay in touch over vast distances. However, you can't just use it anytime you want, and there's also a limit on the number of times you can use it. That's why it's currently only available to a certain select few. I heard that the inspiration for this comes from another world. Alice is always full of surprises. She and Klee asked me to tell you. Please take this with you when you depart for the island. No, wait, the promised land with your friends. And have fun. Don't worry about how to get there. The organizers of this vacation have made arrangements. Turn right after you exit the city gates, and you'll see something that will make you very happy.
Sounds like the two of you are in cahoots over this.
Of course not. Is that really the sort of person you think I am? Traveler, you're my friend. And as your friend, I just want to give you something that'll make you happy. How can you think this of me?
Fair enough. The tone-deaf guard does like to joke around, but he's still one of our best friends. Besides, a vacation sounds great! Actually, Kazuha and Shinyan seemed pretty interested in coming on this trip too. Let's ask them if they want to join us.
I really wish there was a better way that we got him roped into this. Because I feel like Venti's whole song and dance was a little lackluster.
Poor Kazuha's still out for the count.
Sweet, we're kidnapping him.
Can't handle alcohol so well.
Shinyan, do you want to come to the islands with us?
Huh? He doesn't want to go anymore. He seemed really interested just a moment ago.
Can't miss the adventure.
Ah, Kazuha might act mature, but deep down he's just another youngster eager for new experiences. That must be why he didn't think anything of the fruit juice earlier.
Well, all the more reason for you to join the island trip. You know, a lot of people have praised the beautiful scenery there. Even bards.
There haven't been that many people that went there.
How do we get there?
Someone's got it covered, apparently. There'll be a few others joining us on this trip, and we're meeting at the city gate tomorrow morning. We'll wait for you.
Traveler?
Oh, yeah. They don't know official yet, do they? Okay, so here's the deal. There's a princess from a faraway land and her retinue, who are also coming on this trip.
Huh? Paimon, don't get me wrong. I'm just asking to make sure. But from the way you're plugging this trip so hard, did the Iridescence Tour folks put you up to this? After all, canceling the Iridescence Tour after people already made the trip, that's kind of the same thing as tricking people into going traveling, ain't it?
Ugh! Why won't anyone believe Paimon?
Don't worry about that for now. You'll all have the chance to get acquainted with each other tomorrow morning. Whether you're a princess, a retainer, a talking raven, a samurai, or a musician, you're all VIP guests of the island on your summer vacation. And that's what counts, right?
I'm sure looking forward to it.
I wonder if they're gonna give us more islands to explore, or if the main thing's gonna be the whole world thing that they're gonna do.
I'll have to pass. I have some work to take care of.
You serious? The tone-deaf bard actually has plans to do some work?
I promised a young lady with cat ears and a cat tail that I'd sing at her tavern to boost business and beat the competition. Ah, yes, the competition being this place, which has six-fingered Jose.
Then why are you drinking here instead of there? Actually, yeah, like, I wonder if we'll ever be able to see the inside of the other place.
Aren't you allergic to cats?
Yup, I can always sing on their roof. She told me that as long as their sales surpass their competitor, there's a whole month's worth of wine in it for me. Oh, what a fine employment opportunity, virtually tailor-made for me. So have fun, and don't worry about me. I feel like this summer is going to be a very interesting one.
Even if you are a close friend.
Alright, let's wait. Hopefully this will be the last wait that we'll have to do. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of this has just been super cutscene heavy. Not surprising with the hangout quest that we were doing, but yeah, that took much longer than I thought. I literally thought it would only take like maybe 30-ish minutes, if that. Not an entire hour. I keep underestimating.
Today is the day of one's reckoning with fate, as foretold by the night sky. Humiliation suffered in the past, the shame we have carried all these years. One bids you adieu, for today it is time for...
Mein Fräulein, if I may be so bold, that final phrase did not sound like one of your own.
Of course it wasn't. I just overheard it from someone in the city. I mean... Thy princessin is merely drawing on the wisest and courageous sayings she has heard in the land to signify the importance of this day.
Let me see. Huh, it really is someone else's catchphrase.
Wow, you're here early.
Hi. Who have you brought with you?
It definitely feels like the auto thing is just like really pausing a lot at the end of each one.
A fabled wandering swordsman of Inazuma and an enchanting musical talent of Liyue.
Hey, I'm Xinyan from Liyue. I like rock and roll, sunny days, and good times. You must be the princess Paimon told us about. You sure do look the part. I hear you're from a faraway land. It's an honor to be in the company of dignitaries. And this lady over here, my family tells me that only the wisest scholars wear pointed hats like this one. Guessing that applies to you too?
Oh, I like her. Xinyan, your gaze pierces the dark veil of night to arrive at the truth beyond. I am in need of one such as yourself. Very well. You shall be one's musician laureate.
She's trying to say thanks. You say all the right things. And the same goes for me too. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Mona, an astrologist.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you too.
Mona is amazing. She can find out everything about you by divination.
A princess, an astrologist, and an articulate raven retainer. In the company of giants, my humble self hardly deserves mention. I am Kaida Harakazuha from Inazuma. It is an honor to meet you all.
What ho, Kazuha? Divulge thy epithets and thy vocation.
Oh, Mein Fräulein would like to know where you work and what your field of expertise is.
I'm afraid I'm just another wanderer.
This guy is an expert in the sword arts. He parries blades that none have ever parried before, and strikes like lightning mere mortals could not hope to comprehend.
What? Is he really that powerful?
Let me take a look. Huh? Oh my. Hi, Kazuha. I'm absolutely delighted to meet a great swordmaster like you. Could we ask you to be our guard while we're on the island?
One hereby declares you captain of the Royal Guard of the Immernachtreich.
For even Lady Magistus to praise your skills, you are surely one of rare talent.
Okay, Lady
Lady Majig... What?
Oh, just call me Mona. Stop calling me that weird name.
By the way, Lady Magistus, we found out how to get to the Promised Land. A legendary great mage gave us a big hint. Come on, everyone, follow Paimon.
Summer trip adventure! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
Let's roll!
Go cow. Oh my god, are we gonna get cannon shot there?
Look, everyone! Here's our vehicle!
Or is this gonna be like an egghead invention?
Somehow, I suddenly don't feel like going anymore.
What a unique little thing. Looks kind of like Guoba, doesn't it?
Guoba. Is he the magical creature at Wanmin Restaurant? Now that you mention it, it does look quite similar.
To be honest, even Paimon isn't so sure this can take us to the island after all.
I see. Only by meeting the lowliest of ends can we arrive at the Imanakreich born anew. Ho! Behold, the doorway cloven by thundering retribution. By such means as I once descended into this realm to bring retribution, do I now venture into the next. Come, Oz, lead the way.
I will enter first. Main Fräulein need not worry.
He's in! And now he's gone!
Why, this truly is the path of retribution that leads to the promised
Oh,
land.
it's just a teleporter. That's kind of lackluster.
Just do a quick reading for safety.
Lady Magistus, it's fine! This is Alice's creation. It's totally safe. Spare yourself the trouble. Just come with us.
All right, I completely forgot. All right.
Alright, it's a bit disappointing that it's just a teleporter. But why does it look like that? Yeah, and then they do this, where it's like, we're gonna cheap out on the animation. So we're just gonna do a black screen.
Can someone turn on a light? Ugh. Hey, quit pushing!
Come on now, let's all try and stay. Ow! Bishop, you're treading on my hair!
I thought it was a snake.
Ah, we're flying!
Everyone, be careful.
This is definitely way less cooler than last time. Interesting, a different load screen. It's got the symbols down in the corner rather than it being the traditional one. Thank God we made it here. I wasn't sure if we were going to within time because of all the conversation.
We finally landed. What was that all about?
What a beautiful place. The wind is soft and the ocean is calm. And a pleasant scent blows on the breeze.
God, it's been a year since we were here.
Yep, Paimon's feeling way better already now that we can see the ocean.
An ocean of life, and a land filled with flora. Main Fräulein, we have finally arrived at the Promised Land, whence we shall revive the Imanakreich.
Oh, faithful retainers, this is the blessed paradise that one has been searching for. Here is where we shall witness the culmination of all things. I, who command the darkness, shall lead you to yonder gate of dreams. Shall lead you to yonder gate of dreams.
Your Archmage Magistus thanks you for your kindness, Your Highness. In this moment, I offer my blessings to the Imanakreich.
Mona, what are you...
Don't ask, just follow my lead.
Oh, right. Praise be to the Prinzessin, who has led us here to this sacred place.
My sincere gratitude to you for inviting me to join you on this trip, Your Highness.
Your happiness gladdens one's heart. How it delights me to bring us all together here at this most monumentally fateful of moments. Now, as I take my first step on this pilgrimage, I shall perceive this ocean of life with my own earthly vessel. On the contrary, Lady Magistus, blessed as you are with the great power of Hydro, one yet finds too many impurities in thy soul.
Main Fräulein means Lady Magistus is perhaps not the most talented swimmer.
Oh, official? That's enough.
She literally turns into water.
To join in with the play acting without complaining, but how dare you ridicule my genius? Think you can swim better than me? Ha! I'll bring you to your knees, young lady.
Oh my, Main Fräulein. Steel yourself, Main Fräulein.
Oh yeah! Swimming race, swimming race! Whoever comes in last is a rotten egg!
Challenge accepted. Heed my words, lowly Lady Magistus. You shall pay for your foolishness for as long as you live.
Ridiculous. I've never lost a single swimming race in my life. Bring it on. First one to run to the beach wins.
Are they serious? Running? I thought they were gonna swim.
I take it you have no present plans. I want to start by surveying the area first. Want to come along? Xinyan, are you coming?
Seems like everyone's got things to do. I'll stay here and hold down the fort for now. Mona and Fischl have gone swimming, and someone's got to set up camp. Don't worry, I got this. You're gonna take a look around, right? Well, make sure you let me know if there are any good views.
Thanks, will do!
Alright. Let's see here. Let's check the map. Oh shoot, we have to reopen it, it looks like. And actually this map, is this a smaller map? Huh. I wonder if it is smaller. Let's go activate this.
Best flavor.
What? It's
The sweet.
okay, so we have this, which is going on. This, which is going to be for her outfit. Oh, they do 80 per? Oh, that is very worth it.
Sweet taste of victory. And that's why I've never spent a single more on any of my snacks. I've won them all, fair and square.
Doesn't look like there's anything else here. There's a timed event over there. Alright. We don't have much time left right now, but maybe let's play a little bit longer today. We'll go and get all the teleport points, or try to. And I think there's also another like shell collecting game as well, as last time was. Yeah, I wonder where the new area will be, the next region that's going to come to the game. If it's going to be around the Golden Apple Archipelago, or if it's going to be part of like the mainlands near Mondstadt and Leeway. Oh, hey, okay, we already have 2 shells marked. And they're probably up top, if I had to guess. Weird, there's no monsters here. But this place is full of monsters. Okay, what's a good way up? Before there was an air jet stream that pushed us up. Alright. Doing it the hard way. Hopefully there will be a safe spot up top. Shit. No? Alright. Oh yeah, we come in here and there's some vines and shit. Okay, I remember that now. Oh, hello. One's right here.
Wait, where did Yakov go? What's that? What's going on? After Yakov crossed through, the lights went out one after the other. I think it went white, green, red, then blue?
White, green, red, then blue. Trying to see where the vines connect so we can hop up on them. All right. Stuck. No, you bitch. Alright, let's see if we follow this around, maybe some... And no chests, too, I also just realized. How did we get up? Oh, duh. Oh my god, I completely missed it. Oh, a little bit of a glitch there, grabbing onto the floor like that. Hello. Glowy thingy. Ooh. Patui. Okay, that's definitely new. Last time it was nothing but like words and stuff. It wasn't actual images, so I guess that's what's gonna set these shells apart from the last version. Maybe no, I'm gonna climb all the way up and then maybe drop down if I need to. Still no chests. Oh, hello. Okay, that's weird. We definitely skipped some steps, probably. Alright, let's continue exploring up top here. Yeah, it's weirdly barren. Like, no enemies, no treasure chests, really. I haven't even seen Sealies around here or anything. Actually, speak the devil, what's... Maybe it's more of those wind dandelions. Wind thingies. Oh wait, no, wrong one. Let's go to that. We'll swap off him just because we don't have Deluc on right now.
Just what will we come across this time?
We have wind on, so let's see if these do anything special. Ah, there we go. Another one. Let's see if this guy has anything to say now. Or maybe this? No. Oh yeah, and it did disappear off of our map too. I just realized that once we interact with it, it disappears. All right, good to know. And let's see if we can float on over to the other trying to climb, and that was all like not happening. Alright, we'll go unlock the boat summons as well as the teleporter. Oh yeah, oh my god. We haven't done those in so long, I forget they give us primo gems to do them. God. Actually, wait, no, the cavern, the chasm, had some of those not too long ago. Completely forgot. Oh, I wonder, do they still have like the secret caves? Or did they fill them in? I'm not seeing any seashells around here, but let's try climbing up a little. I think right here is good. So close. Oh my god. Whew, made it. Literally the last little jumpy we could do. And yeah, it doesn't look like there's any more shells up here. Yeah, this was the glowy thing that we saw. Didn't see any more signs of seashells, but I don't know what the radius is on like how far away we can be from them before they show themselves. Climb up there, we'll get that part of the map unlocked, and then I think we might call it for today, even though we just got here and just started exploring. Huh, I do not remember those ruins. I remember the hilly troll platforms in the water, but I guess maybe they made them more permanent by giving them some ruins to stand on. Oh hell yeah, right for it. And this one's actually got enemies, alright.
As the one who holds the highest honor among all of us, can't you take this mission a bit more seriously? Honor, Yakov. You need to realize that honor is more important than anything else.
Chevka, I am sorry for getting everyone involved in this, but I couldn't care less about the kind of honor you keep talking about.
Alright, these are level 80s.
Bam! Let's roll!
Wow, that is... I was hoping rock was gonna maybe do more damage through the shield or something. But yeah, you really need fire to handle wooden shields. Fuck me, alright.
Windblade! Attaboy! It's showtime!
See, that's ridiculous. Those moves should easily blast through his shield. her swings are so weak. I didn't realize you can have him do a little teleport too when he does his charge.
Let's roll!
Nice. Nice. Alright, got another boat summon out over there. If I remember correctly, this one has like a whole bunch of ledges and stuff. So I'm assuming that the conch shells are going to be on one of the ledges. No, shit. I wanted Barbara.
Power that ended Haishan!
Attaboy! Who wants some of this?
That is pretty good. For him not breaking through the level 80 cap and still not having his talents super high, only at around level 6. Alright, we'll get this point and then we'll drop down because I think it's in the crevice between these two. Nice. Why did they choose to voice some but not all? Alright, let's see. Doesn't seem to be anything over here. Again, yeah, there's still like no treasure chests or anything here. I'm assuming it's gonna be in the new zones that they're going to be at. Oh wow, this shell is actually pretty far away.
Curses! Where did he leave the insignia? I can't just keep searching. It's getting us nowhere. I need to get to the next island. I can't leave Yakov on his own.
What's this? A Tui crest, right? And weird, we got the point, but it didn't really do anything. So let's see if we run towards this other crest or other checkpoint. Maybe that will fully unlock. Oh hell no. Yeah, luckily the shells show up even if we're not. Fuck, no, that's too far out probably. We're gonna need a boat to get over there. I don't think any of our people can swim that far probably. So it seems like there's 3 shells per island. And maybe also an extra thing, possibly. Yeah, weird. This is like oddly close to that other island, so it's like, why is this one? Maybe this will be like some special portal. Yeah, like I said, there's gonna be like three or four worlds that show up that we go to, which are gonna be like other territories that we go to. Kind of like the Serena Teapot, how it's like a space within an object. I think it's supposed to be something like that. Oh wow, treasure chest right there. All right. Well, we are gonna call it for today. Just getting started in the Golden Apple Archipelago arc and see where all of this goes. I think on Thursday will be the next time we will be playing Genshin Impact, and first thing we'll do is just go around, collect the rest of the spots, so we fill out the rest of the map. And let's see here, should we even hit like, oh no, we hit over 100. Okay, sweet. And we're super close. We are within like 200, under 200 that we need, so we could totally get that pretty soon. And let's also check the events. Oh, that means we're even closer. Oh, okay. Wow, we just like went in reverse order apparently. Okay, sweet. So now we're even closer. Sweet. So there's only 20 of them. They should be super easy to nab. So yeah, by the time we finish this up, not only will we have a kick-ass new outfit, we will also have a 10-drop waiting in our pocket. So yeah, that is it for today, guys. Tomorrow we're going to be continuing Ni no Kuni, and I have been grinding on that thing hard. Our entire home base, almost everything there has been upgraded and leveled up since yesterday, because I've just been having that thing run constantly, so we just keep getting more and more money in it, and I just keep upgrading everything. So that place is almost basically like everything's almost 2 levels higher than they were before, so our entire city looks drastically different. But yeah, I'm probably going to continue doing that later tonight, which is just pretty boring. It's basically just letting the game run, letting the internal clock tick so we collect more money. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to be continuing that, leveling up. Actually, we're not even going to be leveling up our city. We're just going to probably be hitting some more side quests and hitting up the main story, maybe. We'll see, depending on how many side quests we can actually get. Because I do want to start doing the side quests that are in our own village and not just the ones in other towns. But yeah, that is the plan for tomorrow. And then, like I said, Thursday we'll get back into Genshin Impact. And then this weekend we'll be playing some Cyberpunk 2077. And that is it for day 800.
Arataki numero uno Ito here in the flesh.
He talks a lot. And that is it for day 686 of streaming in a row. Thank you very much everyone for coming out and hanging out. If you haven't already, hit that follow button. It really helps me out. And there are links down below for my Twitter, where I tweet out every day when I'm online and what I'm playing, as well as a link over to my YouTube channel where all my previous streams are uploaded, including the last like 2 years worth of Genshin Impact. So much time. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out, and I will catch you guys hopefully tomorrow with Ni no Kuni 2. If not, I will see you guys back here on Thursday, where we will be continuing the summertime adventure. See you.